Well, we're looking at the book of Joshua today, chapter 24, and there's a famous scripture verse in there that probably most of you guys have seen. If you haven't seen it, you've at least heard it, and for some of you it might be new, but it basically says this: "For me and my house, we will serve the Lord." I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard that. As a matter of fact, I grew up seeing that every single day. My dad had it framed, and he had drilled this thing out where he took some wood and he carved it out, and he put it on a big plaque, and it put it right in our living room, right on the wall. And so every day when I'd go to school or come home, it would always be right there: for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And basically what my dad was saying by that is that no matter what our family goes through, no matter the crisis, no matter the situation, no matter the problem, no matter the thing, whatever, that he was going to serve the Lord. That as a family and as the leadership, and he being the leadership of the house, that no matter what, he was going to serve the Lord. And in chapter 24, verse 15, Joshua is doing that very same thing. Joshua is 110 years old, and he's about to die. And he calls all the people together. And he starts to list off the different things and the different times that God has come through, and the different things that he's done in their lives, and all this awesome stuff. And some of them are starting to worship other gods. They're starting to put other things before God, and all these different things. And he's saying, guys, you need to drop all that stuff. You need to remember what God's done for your life. And you need to set the standard and say, but as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. You know, this book of Joshua has been a very interesting book to study. It's very awesome. I love the book of Joshua. It's one of my favorite stories. He's one of my favorite Bible characters in the Bible. But I want to challenge you guys to do something. If you're watching this, I want to challenge you and say, today or tomorrow morning or tonight or whenever, I'd like you to think back on the different things that God's done in your life. Look at some tough times that you've been through. Think about some tough situations that you've gone through, and obviously you've made it through if you've listened into this. And you've made it through, and you've come out on the other side. And maybe today you can almost make a commitment to God and say, God, no matter what I go through, no matter where I'm at, we will serve the Lord. I will serve the Lord.